I'm Alain, the founder and CEO of Nuon Medical, and today we're back in Monaco, Luxepack. I'm excited to tell you guys about what we have to introduce here at this show again. As always, every show we come out with something new and very unique. So the real milestones, I think, is achieved in our team. Our team now has put together over about 500 different examples of the Nuon products right here. And every show we have accomplished new technologies, new innovation, and new user experiences. And that's what Nuon is all about. So I think the real milestones are all coming from the team. And yeah, love to tell you guys more about that. So our technologies have been established over the last 18 years in medical device manufacturing. So right now I can say this technologies itself, they're already very, very established. It's mostly that we needed to find a third-party credibility in the cosmetics industry to also showcase that the devices are actually the same as what the cosmetic industry and the medical industry is expecting. So what we have done this year is we indulged into third-party SGS, BSI testing, clinical testing, and in that way verify that our technologies from the medical industry now moving into the cosmetics industry is exactly the same, it gives exactly the same efficacy. So I think the real new technologies that we added here is having that third-party verification that what we do is correct for the user. So the real partnerships, all those very difficult to talk about, but definitely we're saying that in the top 10, top 20 of the cosmetics industry, there isn't a company considering this type of technologies for their packaging. So on that side, I can't tell you guys too much. I'm sorry about that. About the new side of the technologies, I want to mention that the personalization right now is really key to the industry. And that personalization starts first with verification of how does the user feels about their skin. So one major thing is we have now got third-party verified moist and oil recognition and diagnostics. What I think definitely stands out the most at this show. Previously, we had the technology, it wasn't linked up to a standard, where right now the technology is linked up to the industrial standard, and we measure one-on-one with clinical measurement devices like a CK, a Dermalab, or brands like that. So what you have done in your clinical scenario, what devices like $40,000 cost, now you can do at home, and then that same number, that same digit that you have for verifying your skin's parameters, like the moist, like the oil, like the tension, those type of parameters, we now have developed on our side to do at home. So I guess the real challenges in this industry is how can you merge and how can you make medical devices into packaging? Now, for us, that hasn't been an issue because we have been doing medical devices for the last 18 years. So regulatory work, either if it is in Mexico, US, Europe, or even any Asian country, we have already established for the last 18 years. Now, on that note, the challenges what you see right now is sustainability. And sustainability also challenges the companies of thinking outside of the box. One thing is that real sustainability, I think, doesn't come from the supplier, but comes from the user. So once you have something that adds value to the user experience, sustainability becomes automatically. Like take, for example, a tube with our applicator right here. So right now you ask people to get a refill tube, but if they don't have something of added value, it's very difficult for them to not just throw it away. What we do here is we add a medical device that has an anti-aging claim as well. Now, for this case, what people do is they ask a refill because they will never throw this away anymore. Another beautiful part is that we are not limited by the regulatory work of sustainable packaging, because on our side, this is a medical device. This is not just a tube or a jar. So on that case, you are not limited by the use of materials, because we're a medical device. We're not just a tube holder or a jar. So as you know of Nuon Medical, every show, every trade show we go out, we have a new technology to showcase. So I won't go on about the new technologies, what is new. I would say that the real new edge is personalization, diagnostics, and we're going heavy on that. So being able to put that personalized experience into your cosmetic experience, and now give people something to hold on to say something about their skin on a clinical basis, to be able to measure before and after. Definitely this is one that we're going hard for this year. And yeah, we're looking forward to show more and more diagnostics and measurements technologies to create that personal cosmetic experience that everybody is longing for. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for looking at this presentation today. Now, anything that you have in mind, any technologies or any new methods of delivering an amazing user experience, don't hesitate to challenge us. As you know, Nuon Medical, the innovator of technology and medical packaging. So looking forward to hear from you guys, and welcome to our booth. Have a great day.